All righty. Trey's flashing his camera in my face.
My bad, guys.
Good. Good. Welcome in, everybody, to another episode of the Playbook Podcast. This is, of course, your host, Nick, along with my guy, Trey Lopez here, who needs some tissues, I think, man.
Yeah, bro.
Right?
Yeah, sorry, guys. Yeah, so I'm taking allergy shots. So
I gotcha.
it's the sign effects that go along with the shots.
It's all good. No worries. No worries. Yeah, guys, we do have a little bit of a abbreviated show. I don't think it's actually going to be that abbreviated because there's really not too much. Because last week we had to talk about the NFL draft alongside the NBA playoffs, alongside golf, and this time the NFL is kind of we're kind of at the beginning of the OTAs. There's not really too much NFL news going on right now. I guess the only real news is that George Pickens did sign his franchise tag, so he will be starting the season. He will be at OTA, so he'll be at every offseason camp along with the start of the season, which is great if you're a Cowboys fan. And honestly, it's really great for George Pickens. Shows a lot of maturity, and I think he's going to get a really big contract next year, be it from the Cowboys or from a different team next year. So that's really good for him. That's really the only big NFL news, I think. But yeah, we got a lot of NBA news. The first round of the playoffs wrapped up yesterday. We had 2 Game 7s. We, of course, had the Pistons Magic, and we had the Raptors Cavaliers. And, we also had the Sixers Celtics Game 7 as well. I kind of want to discuss these a little bit. I think we can be pretty brief on the Cavaliers and Raptors and Pistons and Magic. The Pistons and Magic, the Magic got up 3-1. Everyone on the team but Paolo Banchero forgot how to play basketball. And I feel bad for Paolo. I thought he was fantastic in this series, and his guys let him down. Cavaliers, Raptors, Cavs, they outlasted the Raptors in this series. Cavs are a better team. Raptors didn't have Brandon Ingram for Game 6 or Game 7. One of their best scorers. They're only 20+ point scorer actually on that team. So, good on the Cavs for winning that series. James Harden still wasn't great. I don't think Donovan Mitchell was great in that series, but they pulled it out. So, congrats for them. But yeah, the real one I really want to talk about. Well, there's 2. Of course, the Lakers did end up beating the Rockets, which I do have you guys. If you watch the show, you guys know we're going to talk more Lakers and LeBron than because it's the most interesting. But I got a lot to say about the Celtics Sixers series. Not too much, but I kind of want to dive into this one too. The Celtics were up 3-1. Jason Tatum did not play Game 7. It was reports that his the opposite calf, not the one that not the Achilles he tore, but the other calf was sore. And they sat him out because he, when that happens, that means there's an overcompensation, and that other Achilles is liable to snap in half. And a double Achilles tear on one on each leg would be devastating for JT. So I think they made the right decision sitting him. But there's one specific guy I want to talk about, Trey, and it's because me and you have been critical of this guy. And we've said a lot of things about this guy. But I think that this guy proved something in this series. And I think that he proved to me he's much more of a warrior than we give him credit for. And that's Joel Embiid.
Oh, yeah.
If you guys don't know, Joel Embiid had he got his appendix removed right before the series started.
Yeah.
He had an emergency surgery to have his appendix removed. Of course, he's dealt with the foot injuries. He's dealt with the back injuries. But he came back and he just dominated the Celtics. What's up, Travis? How's it going, brother?
What's up, Travis Kai?
Just absolutely dominated. Just absolutely dominated. Amish, because there's literally only NBA and golf to talk about. That's it, bro.
I mean, Yankees are doing good.
Yeah, I mean, it's just so early in the NBA season. Or the MLB season to really talk baseball, but the 76ers and Joel Embiid, man, I'm really impressed with Joel Embiid. I thought he was fantastic. Those games, he just looked unstoppable. He created a nasty mismatch. Nobody watches hockey. Yeah, I do watch F1. I don't want to yap. I mean, I'll talk about it a little bit if you guys want.
Let's talk about NASCAR. Let's talk about Michael Jordan for a second, guys.
We're not going to talk about NASCAR. We're not talking about NASCAR, bro. I'll talk F1, but it'll just be me.
There's more speedways there. Michael Jordan was interviewed apparently by a fake media member. That didn't happen, but you know.
Okay. Anyways, I just kind of want your thoughts. We've been harsh on Joel Embiid. He really stepped up. He really dominated the Celtics team, and he kind of took it to Jaylen Brown, who had been talking, saying he's a flopper, saying that Joel Embiid's a flopper, this and that, and they won. Tyrese Maxey is an absolute stud. VJ Edgecombe is an absolute dog. What are your thoughts on Joel Embiid, and what are your thoughts on the Sixers team as a whole? Do you think that they can actually make it out of the East potentially?
So number one, Jaylen Brown. Okay, I get you're mad, but you don't need to go on your freaking on a Twitch stream.
That was crazy. That was crazy.
Go crazy and say he's a
flopper. That was nuts.
Like I saw it.
That was nuts.
Like Jaylen Brown, you blew a 3-1 lead, buddy. That's embarrassing, bro. And here's the deal.
Pretty bad for.
Here's the deal. The Celtics' way of basketball is stupid. I hate watching that team. I hate it.
They just chuck threes, bro.
They do.
It's crazy. Here's the deal.
Not even the Golden State Warriors with KD and Clay and Curry did that.
No, they didn't shoot that many. I don't think.
Let me see real quick.
No, you talk. I'll look it up.
Okay, so for instance, guys, Jaylen Brown, Joe Mazzulla has to be a better coach. I think he's a top 3 coach in the NBA right now. But here's the deal, bro. I'm sick and tired of seeing this guy shoot threes. Just stop with the 3-point shotting, the chugging shots. I watched this series in particular because I'm like, you know what? Let's see what JB can do and Jason Tatum do. Jason Tatum got hurt apparently. JB was going crazy, and then he blew a 3-1 lead. So that's crazy. So Joel Embiid, that's number one. Number two is this. Joel Embiid is probably right now the best big man outside of Wembanyama in the NBA. He proved it to me yesterday.
Joker.
We'll get to him in a second.
Okay.
I get to him in a second because I got to say about Joker. The funny thing about this is this. Okay, Joker had Jamal Murray playing, Bruce Brown from that championship team. The only one you're really missing really is Michael Porter Jr. He was a big key asset, by the way, of that team. So here's the deal. Jokic had a terrible series where he went to bed. Joel Embiid had a appendix removed. And you know what happened? This guy came out and dropped 30. This dude was averaging 30 points per game in the first round.
Yeah, Joel looked awesome. Yeah.
And then top of that, Paul George looked like Paul George from 2014. Mm-hmm. I'm like, dude, this guy came out from Paul George came out looking like 2014 Paul George.
He did.
And you got VJ. VJ is an awesome player.
He's a stud, bro. He's a stud.
Watch out for him in the future, guys. And Tyrese.
Tyrese Maxey.
Sorry.
Tyrese Halliburton. No, dude. Yeah, Tyrese Maxey's a stud. VJ Edgecombe.
And playoff Jamal Murray is dead.
Yeah. No, I think Joker just had more than a bad series. I think it's unexcusable losing to the team that he lost to in that situation. But we'll talk about that in a little bit. Obviously, he had a bad series, but and I think the Nuggets, as currently constructed, are done. I think they have to move off Jamal Murray. He just gets absolutely cooked by athletic guards. He plays his best when he doesn't have an athletic guy guarding him. And he had to deal with Jaden McDaniels, and Jaden McDaniels just locked him up. And we've seen Jamal Murray struggle against teams with athletic guards. He struggled against the Thunder. We've seen him struggle against the Timberwolves multiple times. So yeah, I think they need to move off of him. We'll talk about that in a little bit. I did pull up these stats here. The Warriors in 2015, 2016 averaged about 32 3-pointers attempted per game. And the following year in 2017, when they had KD, they averaged about 31. The following year, 2018, right before KD left, they averaged about 29 per game. And the Celtics since 2022 have averaged about 44 per game. So they
Oh my
they
god.
shoot about 12 more 3-pointers per game on average than the KD Steph Clay Warriors did. That's not ideal. It's not great. So yeah, I think I agree with pretty much everything you said. Joe Mazzulla has to be better. If you're not making your threes, you got Jaylen Brown and you have when Jason Tatum's healthy, you have these guys who can get to the bucket.
And the
You know,
thing
and
is,
I,
and
like,
the thing, and the thing too is that they play a lot one-on-one basketball. You can't do that. You
yeah,
can't. You can't. Here's
yeah,
the deal. LeBron said it best, and he said that he's one of his biggest pet peeves is that people say that they have a bag. That's LeBron's biggest pet peeve.
oh yeah,
And LeBron said it's a 5-on-5 game, not 1v1. Basketball is made for
yeah.
5-on-5. Sure, if you have a favorite matchup you want to go against, sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
But just 1-on-1, I made my back kind of crap. That ain't gonna win Jack. You ain't gonna.
Yeah,
It's just not even ball is life basketball with Frank Nitty and Brooks and Duke Skywalker. They don't play 1-on-1. They pass the ball on run plays. So that shows a lot of the Celtics integrity. And
yeah.
that's all you gotta say about that.
Like, I'm sorry, bro. Derek White cannot shoot 16 3-pointers per game. I'm sorry, not per game.
Insane.
He shot 16 threes in game 7. Derek
That's
White.
insane.
Derek White shot 16 threes and that's unacceptable. He made 5. That's not SG is not a great passer. He's a fine passer. He's not a great passer. Let's not throw out a great like that. He's fine at passing. 16 3-pointers for Derek White. It's not great. It's just really not great. It's really bad. I get that JT was out, but yeah. I think the Sixers are scary. I think they can beat the Knicks. I think that if Joe, okay, this is a big if. If Joel Embiid stays healthy, this is a scary team in the East.
Yeah.
I think at this point, because I thought Boston was the only team in the East that could compete with the big dogs in the West, like the OKCs and the Thunder, or those are the same teams. The OKCs and the Spurs. You know, I thought that they were the only team. Apparently not. I don't think any team from the East can actually win the finals now, in my opinion. But man, if this Sixers team stays healthy, they're a tough out for anybody because Tyrese Maxey is one of the best 3-level scorers in the game right now.
Yeah.
He can drive, he can shoot, he can hit threes. He's dummy fast. He's a great athlete. He's a pretty solid defender. VJ Edgecombe is pretty much the same. I think VJ is a better defender than Maxey, obviously a worse scorer, but he's a better defender. He's a stud, bro. I mean, he shot 5 of 11 from 3 in a game 7, like in the TD Garden as a rookie.
Man,
he's a dog.
I forgot about that.
He's a dog. And you know, if you look at their roster the way it is, they only play 7 guys. So they don't have a lot of depth. You know, the Spurs are 8-9 deep, the Thunder are 8-9 deep. Really, you know, those two teams who pretty much everyone thinks one of those teams is going to win the finals at this point, they're really deep.
And by the way, Joel Embiid dropped 55 on Wembanyama, by the way, on his head.
Yeah. Embiid is so big and strong that like he's a mismatch for anybody.
Yeah.
Because he can shoot threes, he can shoot middies. He's just huge.
Travis, bro. That picture I sent on the group chat, he's not you know what a child predator is, guys? It's
he's talking about Michael Jordan, by the way.
Yeah, Jordan's not one, bro. The guy's dad went on the Stephen A. Smith show saying he had no problem with it. So yeah. Anyways.
Yeah, Embiid is so good, man. He's such a tough matchup. I think the Sixers can beat the Knicks. I don't know if I'd pick them. You know, I'm going to pick them. I'm going to pick the Sixers in 7. I think that they're really good. I love Tyrese Maxey. I think Edgecombe's a stud, and Paul George has been playing great. And you know, I want the best for Joel Embiid. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I don't know who that is either.
But you know what's crazy? The one big factor in the series, though, I know it's about to start, and like, I think it already started.
Oh yeah, speaking of which, yeah, I mean, you should mention earlier, Anthony Edwards is cleared to play. That guy's a freaking warrior. Luka Doncic, you need to take some freaking notes, buddy. You need to take some
Yeah.
freaking notes, buddy. You've been out for 6 weeks and you're not going to play a single game in this freaking Thunder series. And Ant-Man's leg is exploding and he's going to play against the Spurs. Sorry, I'll talk about that in a little
No,
bit.
no, you're right. I agree. But here, the thing about this game, this series, is that the one biggest factor for the series for me is Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah,
Because the thing with him, he has the way he played. He looked better than Yoke. Than I'm not trying to say he's better than Brunson, but he looked a lot. And some games in this against the Hawks, they looked a lot better than Brunson did. A lot
that's
better.
true. Yeah, I think Luka might be dodging the terrorist. You might be right.
Yeah, well, he was a football player.
Ludor might actually take a spear into his knee or something. But yeah, no, I definitely I think Cat is I think he's the best player on that team because Brunson's obviously their scorer.
Yeah,
Brunson's a bit of a shot chucker.
yeah, he is.
He's a bit of a shot chucker. I think Cat's much more efficient. He's much more, he's obviously bigger. I think he's a better passer than Brunson. I think he's obviously a better rebounder. He's 7 feet tall. I think he's a better 3-point shooter than Brunson. I think Brunson can create a shot better, but I think Cat is more important to that team just overall. Because, on defense as well, Brunson's a cone on defense pretty much. Yeah, Lou Dort might suit. Yeah. I think Cat's just super well rounded. He's efficient. He can pass, he can rebound, he can defend. He's gonna have a tough matchup. He's got Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid's an inch, 2 inches taller than him, and maybe has 50 pounds on him. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be really, really tough. And if Embiid can play well enough that they have to get Mitchell Robinson on the floor, that's when it's going to get really nasty because Robinson is not going to make Embiid go defend him at the 3-point line. Cat's a good 3-point shooter. Robinson can't shoot to save his life. And if Mitchell Robinson's in, Embiid can just stay in the paint and, really contest Brunson and contest all those guys. So yeah, I think, they've been having Cat at the 5 because Mitchell Robinson's kind of unplayable. But I think in this matchup, they're really gonna have to have him there at the 4 because I don't think the problem is that you want Cat to be at the 5 because you want Embiid away from the basket on defense. So I think they're gonna have Cat start the game at the 5. But the problem is he's so much bigger than Cat. If he starts bullying him, you're going to have to put Mitchell Robinson in. Because Mitchell Robinson, he's big and strong. He's 7'1". He's about the same weight as Joel Embiid. So I don't know. I think it's a tough matchup for the Knicks. I think the Knicks are deeper. I think I like Maxey more than I like Brunson, bro.
Yeah.
He's probably not proven it yet, but I think he's just better.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that.
So I just, I think this is a good team. I think they can win the East. I really do.
Okay.
I really, really do. So I would pick them to beat the Knicks in this series. I'm gonna go Sixers in 7.
Okay. I might go with Knicks in 7 because I want to see New York in it.
Yeah, I mean it'd be good for both teams are big, huge markets. We got Philly, we got New York. It's good for the league. It's good for the league, and I think the Pistons Cavs series, I don't know, man. I just think the Pistons are going to bully the Cavs.
Well, yeah, because I don't think James Harden is that good. James Harden doesn't get cooked, bro.
Like the Pistons struggle against the Magic because the Magic are also tough. They're tough and strong and rugged and athletic and big and strong. The Cavs are finesse. Not Mitchell Robinson, Donovan Mitchell, James Harden. I don't think Evan Mobley's not a huge body. Jared Allen's not a huge body. They're both tall, but they're not like imposing big men. I think the Pistons are going to bully him. I think Asar is going to have Donovan Mitchell in a straitjacket all series long, and I think Paulo's going to be able to get whatever he wants.
Yeah, I agree.
Or not Paulo, Cade. I think Cade's going to be able to get whatever he wants against this team.
Yeah, because Donovan Mitchell's not a good defender, so
Who's defending Cade on the Cavs?
I think it's he plays point, right?
Yeah, he plays point like
Oh,
genuinely.
James Harden. Is it James Harden?
No, James Harden's going to be at the. Well, I might. There, you can't put James Harden on this dude.
Yeah, he'll get cooked.
I think they're going to have to. Donovan, I think they're going to put probably Donovan on him because I think they're going to put James Harden on Asar Thompson because Asar can't shoot. So that'll be a little bit easier of a matchup. I just think Kate's going to average 30 a game in this series.
I agree.
So I got them there. We'll go over to the Western Conference real quickly here. The Lakers pull off the massive upset, beating the Rockets in 6. Everyone on my timeline, everyone in sports media had a big hard on, hoping and praying that LeBron James would be the first player to blow a 3-0 lead. Bro, guys, come on. It's not going to happen, bro. The Rockets scored 78. LeBron scores 28 by himself. Lakers win the game 98-78. Rockets just were gassed, bro. I don't think anyone understands how difficult it is to come back from a 3-0 deficit. You have to win 4 straight games.
That's not gonna happen.
Against LeBron, and really, like, it's not happening. LeBron went for 28, 7, and 8. He looked fantastic. He had a Kuruko no basket pass to Rui Hachimura. And real quickly, shout out to Rui. Rui Hachimura is a stud, bro. He's a playoff riser. He plays better in the playoffs than he does in the regular season. He went 21 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 15 shots, 5 of 7 from 3. He's a walking midi bucket. He reminds me a lot of Sean Livingston in that way. He's a good defender. I like Rui. I was really happy with his performance there. And then my big shout out. Obviously, LeBron was the guy in this series. Duh. I thought Rui was great. I thought Luke Kennard was great in the first 2 games. My biggest shout out this series, DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah.
DeAndre Ayton was literally huge for this Lakers team. If you guys watch this series, even in those, when the Rockets started winning, they were dominating the glass. That was when they were really like playing well, dominating the glass. And, crashing the offensive glass. Well, in the last 3 games of that series, I think DeAndre Ayton had like 40-something rebounds. Let me see. He goes 10 rebounds, 17 rebounds, 16 rebounds. He took the Rockets' number 1 advantage, and he nullified it. So huge shout outs to DeAndre Ayton. But what were your thoughts on this series? What were your thoughts on the idea that LeBron was going to be the first one to blow a 3-0 lead?
Okay, so number 1, Kendrick Perkins is a big time idiot on First Take. He said that the Rockets will win the series. The Rockets are going to win the series. And then Stephen A kind of put the narrative out there that, what if he does blow a 3-0 lead? Here's the deal. That ain't happening. No one's in history of the NBA has ever done that. Not Jordan, not Kobe, not even LeBron did in 2018 finals and 2007 finals, but he got swept both times. It's just hard. It's a hard thing to do. Shaq never blew a 3-0 lead. It's just hard to do. Okay, so my takeaway is this: Nick Wright said on his podcast, and I get it. He's 41 years old. LeBron is, but he said he would take Jokic, Ant-Man. He would take even Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum over 41-year-old LeBron. Well, guess what, Nick, right? LeBron James outplayed the best player on the Rockets with Sengun. When KD was out, Sengun was the best player on the team, in my opinion, because he looks like Jokic 2.0. I think that's what he just does.
He more like Domantas Sabonis, but
maybe, yeah. Yeah. But here's the deal.
I see what you're saying, though.
But
the way he plays.
Yeah, the way he plays sometimes it kind of reminds me of Jokic. But LeBron James at 41 years old averaged 25 points per game in this series. At 41, so you're telling me you're gonna take Sengun, you're gonna take Jokic, who, by the way, went the biggest against the Wolves without Anthony Edwards, by the way. Top of that, and you're gonna tell me you're gonna take them over the 41-year-old LeBron James. Kate Cunningham didn't play good against the Magic series. He didn't play that good.
He did the last 2 games.
The last 2 games, but here's the deal. That's all you got. LeBron James at 41 was an underdog, a huge underdog in the series. And you know what LeBron James does? I was shocked I will admit, I was kind of shocked when the Lakers won. Because I was kind of scared. When he lost game 5, I was scared. Like I was not gonna watch basketball ever again, probably. I'm being so for real. I was scared. I was really like, crap. I think this team is cooked,
Oh my
bro.
gosh,
Like,
that's
I
funny.
was scared. But you know what, man? DeAndre Ayton remind me a lot of Dennis Rodman because Dennis Rodman was so good at rebounding, defending the paint that he didn't really score a lot. I think going to the Thunder game, that's what DeAndre Ayton needs to do. He needs to be more aggressive on the rebounds and be a defender. No one's calling this guy Shaq, so we understand he's not as soft. He's not a great scorer, but you know what? So that's the thing.
I would have, bro. If the Lakers blew that 3-0 lead, I would have retired from the pod, bro. You'd never see me on the podcast ever again, bro.
Dude, I understand.
I'd never watch basketball again. I didn't think it was going to happen, but obviously,
I got scared.
If it did, I would have done that. I didn't think it was going to happen. It's really hard to blow a 3-0 lead, and it's really hard to win 4 games in a row against LeBron and against
And one more thing,
I think JJ Redick was a better coach too. So in that series.
Skip Bayless. This is on you, bro. You said LeBron can't shoot a game-winning shot, but look at game 3.
Okay, Skip Bayless he literally
I can't wait to see you on ESPN on Friday, but I can't wait.
He gets paid to hate LeBron, bro. So going into the next series, Lakers are dead without Luka, in my opinion.
No.
I
got Lakers in 7, guys. I got Lakers. I think they can happen. It depends who the referees are too, by the way. Because I'll tell you what, I did watch some of the Suns game a little bit. There's some games like, okay, maybe this is going a little bit too far towards the Thunder side. Maybe the NBA is rigged. Maybe it is. I don't know. It might be rigged for SGA. It might be. I don't know. It's just some things. I watched this series. I'm like, dude, Devin Booker looked like he was PO'd at one game, dude. He was PO'd. He was like, dude, I can't. He's like, bro, I can't touch this guy. I can't do anything with this guy. But you know what? Whatever. It depends who the referees are.
I have the Thunder in 5.
I got Lakers in 7.
They can't beat the Thunder without Luka. And if Luka was healthy and good to go, I'd still pick the Thunder in the series.
I still take Lakers in 7.
Okay, bro. If LeBron pulls this one off, I don't want to hear it no more. I don't hear nothing because this is a 64 win team who went 60. What did they win last year? 68 or something? It's ridiculous. I don't know.
Okay,
64. I think if Luka comes back, it would be. I think the Lakers could go 6. Maybe if you get a LeBron and Luka masterclass the same game, maybe 7. Maybe best case scenario. Jalen Williams doesn't play at all. And the Thunder struggle. They go cold from 3, maybe 7. The Thunder, they're too deep. They're too athletic. The Lakers just went through a pretty tough series. I know they were up 3-0, but that overtime game, the Thunder have had a week off. Now maybe the Lakers can steal game 1. The Thunder come out flat because they've been off for so long. Maybe Marcus Smart figures out the SGA code. Like there's a lot of maybes. And if all that happens, maybe the Lakers can take it 6. That's just where I'm at.
I got Lakers in 7, dude.
Dude,
I think I'm gonna be so for real. Okay,
what do you think?
I've watched this team this year. They've done good, but they lost that spark from last year a little bit. They kind of have. Like Jalen Williams is out.
Yeah, he's out.
The only thing we have figured out is SGA because SGA is
Luka's out too.
But you know what? I trust LeBron James and I trust LeBron, dude.
If LeBron was 32, I'd be right there with you. If this was 2018 LeBron, I'd be like, you know what? I can see it. If it was 2012 LeBron, if it was 2016 LeBron, if it was 2020 LeBron, the dude's 41. How much did he want from?
I think he can do it. I think he can do it. Here's the deal. We got estimated about the Rockets, guys. The Rockets were like heavy underdog favorites, like heavy favorites in the series against the Rockets.
Yeah, they were. The Rockets were, or the Lakers were like a plus 600 underdog or something like that.
Yeah, that's the longest ever in LeBron's career. That's a different subject for another day, Travis. We'll get to that in a second.
I just listen. Obviously, LeBron's my favorite player. Okay, I'm going to stop you there. The Lakers didn't have Austin Reeves and Luka for 3 games. KD played a game, they lost it, and they looked worse in the game with KD. I think saying they beat the Rockets without KD is overstated. They were up 3-0 without Luka or AR. They were missing 50 points a game up 3-0. So I think the Lakers win that series with or without KD playing, because they figured KD out. KD had 10 freaking turnovers in the game he played, bro. Like they figured him out. And he was struggling in all the regular season games too. I think they really figured out KD. I don't think that really matters, but I am a Lakers fan. Not really. I'm a LeBron fan. I'm a LeBron fan, which means I'm a Lakers fan. That's who he's playing on. I just don't see a path for the Lakers winning this series unless Luka comes back and he just right back 30, 10, and 10. Just right back into it, 30, 10, and 10. No rust, no nothing. LeBron goes for a 40-point triple-double game 1 and steals game 1. Luka comes back game 3. It's tied 1-1. He goes ballistic. I just don't see it, bro. There's a lot of ifs involved. They're too athletic. They're too deep. Yeah. And it's going to be tough. It's a tough matchup.
You know what, guys? Let's just go injure Lou Dort. I hope the Lakers injure that guy. Hope he gets knocked out or get concussed.
Okay, bro. I think the big problem is just the athletic depth in the front court or the back court. You know, you have SGA. I don't think he's like an uber athlete. He's not like crazy athlete, but he's a good athlete. But then you got Cason Wallace, freaky athlete. You got, a lot of different guys. When J-Dub plays, he's a freaky athlete too. Alex Caruso is a sneaky athlete. I'm just saying that because he's white. You have to say sneaky, his dad was a coach, that kind of stuff. Low-key, Bronny's going to go for 10 plus points in one of these games. And one of the things I think is actually funny, and I'll just say this quickly. One guy on the Lakers that I think has to play more in this game is I forgot how you say his name. He's the dude that had the putback dunk. I forgot. Ado Thero, I think is how you say his name. Ado Thero, maybe. You have to play the guy. He's a freak athlete. I do not care. You have to put him in. You have to. He's a freaky athlete. And the Lakers have to have athletes in this game. I don't think the dude's going to change the Lakers' fortune and make them win the series. I'm just saying you have to. You just have to do it. So.
I still got Lakers in 7, guys.
Okay.
Making can feel that stuff, but I saw Lakers. I trust you, wrong.
I just talked for 20 minutes and this guy's like, yeah, no. Dude, no.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I got the Thunder in 5. I'm going to give LeBron 1.
7, guys.
I'm going to give LeBron 1. Maybe game 1. Maybe I think the Thunder could come out flat and Lakers maybe get hot from 3.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
I appreciate it, Mish. Thank you, bro.
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to move on to the last series here in the NBA playoffs. We got the Spurs Timberwolves tonight. This series is a lot more interesting now. Ant-Man is starting game 1. I don't know how he's going to look. I don't know if he's going to be 70%, 80%, 90%. I don't know, but he's there. And an 80%, 70% Ant-Man is a lot better than no Ant-Man. So That being said, I got the Spurs in 5. I don't.
Okay, I can see that.
If Ant was 100% healthy, I think it could be a series. I think if he is healthier than I think he will be, I think it could be a series because the Timberwolves are athletic, they're big, they're strong, and that's what you need against a team like this. It's a freaky, athletic, young team like the Spurs. At the end of the day, I think Wemby's better than Ant. I don't. You probably disagree with me. You think Ant-Man's like the greatest player of all time for some reason.
I never said that.
I think Wemby's better than Ant, and I think the Spurs are a better team. I think the Timberwolves have a better head coach. I think Chris Finch is a better head coach than Coach Mitch. But what do you think? What do you think about this series?
So, I think the biggest factor is Ant-Man in this series because if Ant-Man's playing the way plays really well, like more than 80% probably, I probably have Wolves in 6. But if he's playing like he's hurt still, I think Spurs will win in 5. So it depends on the factor of Ant-Man's health. So I think Ant-Man, I will admit though, Rudy Gobert knows how Wembanyama plays, and he played with him in France.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that has something to do with it too. I think Naz Reid's an underrated defender and an underrated player too on that team. I think Jenny McDaniels is the best defender on their team. So, we never know. I think it really depends on Ant-Man's health more than anything else. Because if Ant-Man's healthy, I have Wolves in 6. But if he plays like he's really, really hurt, he's struggling, then probably Wolves in 5.
Yeah.
Julius Randle, I love Julius Randle, but he sometimes talks too much.
This guy just said Naz Reid and Julius handles really well, can control the pace. That being said, San Antonio in 4. There you go. There you go. And the problem with McDaniel saying just attack the worst defender, there's not really a bad defender on the Spurs. They're loaded. I think they're the only roster currently in the NBA that can go toe to toe with the Thunder's roster in terms of they're young, athletic, fast. You got Stephon Castle, freaky athlete. Devin Vassal's a good athlete. You got Keldon Johnson's, 6th man of the year. Champagny, I think, is a great athlete too. Then you happen to have a 7'5" freak of nature in the middle of the court. You know what I mean? The problem with that is, Travis, Kelly Olynyk will play maybe 2 minutes a game. So they're not going to really be able to attack him very much. Dylan Harper, too. Dylan Harper's a young stud. He's been playing really well for him off the bench. So, I like the Spurs. If Ant-Man's healthy, I like the Spurs in 6. If Ant-Man's not healthy, I like the Spurs in 4 or 5. I think it's going to be...
If he was really, really healthy, bro, I'll love to see Ant-Man posterize Wembanyama and kill his knees. And
I will get... Dude, okay.
Ant-Man's crazy.
I don't think Ant-Man can jump that high enough right now. I don't think he's healthy enough to
I know, I'm saying, though, if he was really, really healthy, dude, I'd love to see that guy posterize Wembanyama.
Yeah.
Because he don't fear anybody.
Yeah, you just love Ant-Man for some reason. You just love this guy so much, but I think
he'll kill his legs, bro. You'll probably put him in. Wemby, probably tear his ACL or something like that.
Trey hates Wemby, bro. Trey
hates Wemby. I think Wemby is better than Jokic, dude. Compared to freaking Jokic, the way he played.
Okay, you hate Jokic though. So.
Jokic went the freaking bet against the Nuggets. Jalen Daniels called the team out. You can't play defense. He proved the point.
True. That's pretty bad.
He proved the point.
That's pretty bad. That's really bad. He got called out by a role player. That's pretty bad, bro.
Jokic didn't do anything about it. He said, okay, don't be defense. I care about horses instead.
Yeah, I just think the Spurs are too good. I think it's going to be Spurs Thunder Western Conference Finals, and I think that's going to, barring injury, I think that's the NBA Finals. I think whoever wins that series wins the finals. Unless Joel Embiid just goes berserk. But that's my kind of take on that. The Spurs and Thunder have the best rosters. I think they're the most well constructed, best balance of shooting, athleticism, defense, rebounding. The Thunder have their guy, SGA, who is, he's the 30 points per game, really difficult to guard, stuff like that. And then the Spurs have their guy, Wemby, who is 7'5", can block a shot from anywhere. and he can give you 30 any given night, and he just takes away an entire play style. And he literally swatted somebody on the Timberwolves, and the ball went over the backboard, or not on the Timberwolves, on the Blazers. And he's just a freak. He's just a freak, bro. The Blazers were in the playoffs, Trey. They were in the playoffs.
It doesn't matter, dude.
It does matter. They were in the playoffs.
To this point, bro, he's playing in the playoffs. You might as well put the Heat in the playoffs.
What are you talking about? It's the West, bro. They got in the playoffs in the West.
I get that, but man, it's just it's the Blazers.
Okay,
Scoot Henderson had one good game, and then after that, he forgot how to play basketball.
That's true. I'll give you that. But still, Wemby's a freak. They have the Spurs. I didn't even mention De'Aaron Fox, who's fantastic, and Harrison Barnes, a great veteran. For me, it's Spurs, Thunder, and I don't really think anyone else can compete with those two guys. But hey, bro, the Blazers, yeah, bro, they had Benjamin Netanyahu on their team, so. Dini Advia, okay, I'm not gonna get into that. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. And yeah, so that's kind of our wrap up of the NBA playoffs as it is. Okay, Travis is just saying words. If I think it should be interesting. I'm excited for tonight's games. I am excited for Spurs Timberwolves because Ant's playing, and I think it's going to be fun. I think it's going to be a fun game. But when do they tip off? Let me see.
At 5?
It's like in 10 minutes, I think.
Oh. ESPN Live, it says 5 o'clock.
Oh, I'm sorry. T-Wolves Spurs is at 8:30. The Sixers and Knicks play in 10 minutes, which that should be very fun as well. Alrighty, so we're gonna move on, guys. Oh my gosh, do we have to talk about this, bro?
Yeah, do it.
All right, go ahead, bro. You do it.
So, LeBron James, man, news to David McMahon, ESPN writer. This is what he said: as LeBron James approaches the end of his NBA career, he has limited time to bolster his case on basketball's go above Michael Jordan. James said, "I hope I made him proud at least wearing number 23." James told ESPN's David McMahon. 6'9", 250 pounds, LeBron James out basically, and then there's Jordan who was 6'6", 200 pounds in his playing days. LeBron said, "I never compare myself to MJ because our games are totally different." James said, "I have a point forward my whole life. I have always looked for the pass. Jordan, look for the shot. Not he wanted to attack you and look for the shot." There's a lot of things where I would say my game is it's different and a little bit better, but the blank, he was effing blank. We're both great. We're both great basketball players. And then as time goes on, this is what James said at the end. That kind of like that's kind of weird to me. Okay, James said this: "I never thought I could be him. I dreamed of his opportunity, live in the shoes he lived in. I dreamed of being able to be in the big game. Hit a game-winning shot as the clock went down. I have dreamed of having my own sneaker, dreamed about flying through the air like him. I dream of people screaming my name, everything he did." But move a little bit above the paragraphs, okay? He says, "Very tiring and barbershop talk. You can look at both of us and say you love the both of us without trying to blank on each other. And usually it's blanking on me," James said. "But I know for sure I've done my part in his jersey." So, Nick Rankin, what's your thoughts about that? What's your thoughts?
I think that LeBron had a good answer. I think that he did. He did a lot more than just do that. He surpassed him. But what I think he was saying was that he appreciates and loves Michael Jordan as his favorite player growing up. He's paying his respects to MJ. He's saying MJ was the guy I looked up to. I just wanted to be like him. I just wanted to, live in his shoes. And that's all he was saying. And I think one of the reasons why he said he's tired of the GOAT debate is because 99% of the time, the GOAT debate is just an MJ fan just crapping on LeBron in some way, shape, or form. And that's probably pretty tiring for him because he spent 23 years dominating the NBA, doing things we never thought could be done. And he gets met with some old guy saying, well, back in my day, this and that, blah, blah, blah. That being said, LeBron, you're a humble guy. You were very humble in this interview. No, I'm not. I'm not crapping on MJ. I never crap on MJ as a player. I only crap on his era, which is not his fault. I never say anything about him as a player. I think he's a great player. That being said, he didn't grab a kid either. That is true.
Okay.
So that's a great GOAT debate done. LeBron has never done that to a kid. Anyways. LeBron, you're paying respects to your guy MJ. You're the GOAT, bro. It's okay. You're the GOAT, bro.
So here's what I say about this. I got a lot to say about this. So number one, I get the whole tiring debate and also how it's barbershop talk. But we see it in all sports. We see it with Peyton. Who was better? Is it Manning or is it Brady? Is it Nadal or is it Federer or is it Djokovic? Is it Tiger Woods and Jack Nicklaus? For me, it's Tiger and Rory, but that's no subject for another day.
Now you want to talk about hate? This guy hates Jack Nicklaus.
Okay, who's better? Is it Mayweather or Ali, or is it Tyson, or is it Canelo Alvarez and Terrence Crawford? Okay, and then in UFC, who's better? Is it John Jones or is it George St. Pierre? Okay, you see it in you see it everywhere in sports. Who's the best baseball player ever? Is it Barry Bonds or Ohtani? You know, that's a debate that people talk about. Who's the greatest athlete ever? Is it in NFL? Who's better? Is it Jerry Rice or Randy Moss or Larry Fitzgerald? Is it Emmitt Smith and Walter Payton? And that's just a debate in sports. Okay, so it makes it fun. It's funny. It's fun to debate it. I think people no matter what, on what side you're on the table, you're crossing the line no matter what. Whether my instance is this. Okay, if you didn't watch Jordan games, I don't want to hear your argument. If you didn't watch LeBron games, you watched a highlight reel, I don't want to hear your argument. The thing about LeBron is this. He's the one that put pressure on himself, too, for calling himself the king and wearing number 23. He did not
call himself the king. Sports Illustrated did.
I get that. But he was called the king. On his Instagram page, it's called King James.
Yeah, because he is.
He wore number 23 for a reason.
Yeah, because he said he wanted to be like Mike.
Oh, listen, there's pressure to that. There's pressure from the media that they gave him. So, instance, and there's also the things he said. Also, that LeBron James said in 2016, after 2016 NBA Finals, it was called. Mm-hmm. It's called Man of the something about athlete on ESPN. Uninterrupted posted it out. Maverick Carter asked him, "So what does that make you have to win the series?" LeBron said,
"He's
the
greatest
of all time.
I'm the GOAT."
And then Michael Wilbon asked Michael Jordan in 2009 interview, the Hall of Fame interview that he gave him. Michael Wilbon, so does it bother you people call him the GOAT? Jordan said, "No. Yes, it kind of does bother me because you can't do that." So I get both sides of the argument. Here's the deal. For me personally, I don't have a GOAT yet. I gotta watch more games. I know Nick hates to hear that, but it's a fact. Okay, so that's just how it is. But here's the deal, LeBron. That's part of the media. It's not just in sports media; it's in politics. People talk about different sides of the party and presidents, whether it's Obama, Trump, Bush, Reagan, Clinton. You see it in law. It's just how it is. Okay, I heard the debate growing up. Who was better? Is it Kobe or LeBron? That's all I heard growing up with from Colin Cowherd, from Stuart Scott, God rest his soul, Craig Sager, it's not the NBA crew. That's just sports. That's just sports in general. That's how it is. Okay, that's just how it is. Okay, that's just sports for you, dude. LeBron, it's supposed to be. It's fun, dude. He wants to to me. It's a fun debate. It makes it fun. It makes sports fun. I think it's the ultimate day in sports. In my personal opinion, it's tier one. Tier 1 is Jordan, LeBron, and it's everybody else. That's my personal opinion about that. I love Kobe Bryant, but it's not better than both of them. I don't think Magic's better than LeBron and Kobe. I mean, not Kobe. LeBron and Jordan. I don't think Kareem's better than LeBron and Jordan. I don't think Bill Russell's better than LeBron and Jordan. Out of 5,000 NBA athletes that's played in the NBA, the two best players I've seen in my life is LeBron and Michael Jordan. I love LeBron. I think we will all miss him when he's retired. Whether you hate LeBron or not, people will miss LeBron. That's just how it is. Jordan revolutionized the game. You know, he brought the swagger in it, the shoes, of course. I mean, I bought myself some Jubilees. You know, that's what I do because that's I love Jordan shoes. I love the logo. I love the brand he did, the swagger. I love LeBron too. I love LeBron's gear. I love his basketball shoes. They're amazing. They're amazing shoes too. But that's just the debate we have, LeBron. Don't take it personal. Someone has the number 2, bro. It's not that personal.
What are you talking about, bro?
It's not that personal, dude.
He didn't make it personal. What are you
He
talking
did.
about? How?
He said it. LeBron,
How?
because LeBron said this.
What did he say?
You can look at both of us and say that you love both without trying to blink on each other.
That's literally
And
what you tell
usually-
me every day on this stupid phone. You text me that every day.
Listen to me. And he said, and usually it's blinking on me.
Is he wrong?
No, he's not wrong.
No, he's not wrong. Thank
But
you. Okay.
at the same time, though, he kind of is wrong too, because he's kind of saying that I'm like, oh,
No, what he's talking about with that is people like your guy who attack his actual livelihood and his fatherhood to tear him down in the GOAT debate. That's what he's talking about. That's what he's talking about. When you guys
Okay.
start talking about his son.
okay, bro. Here's the deal. That's different. As a basketball standard, you know, here's the deal. Here's why. I'm gonna give you a reason why, Nick Rankin, that people don't have LeBron to go. This is the reason why.
Because they're old
No,
and
no.
don't know the
Listen,
game of
listen,
basketball.
listen. It's because he went to the Miami Heat in
Who
2011.
cares?
Since
cares?
that moment on, people who I've talked to about it, people who I've
MJ
seen and watched,
retired. MJ
I get
freaking
that.
just left the game.
Nick,
What are you
listen to me.
talking about? The
Nick,
dude
listen to
left twice and
Nick,
then went to
listen
the
to me.
Wizards.
Nick, listen
He
to
went
me,
to go
bro.
play in the MLB, the minor leagues. He
You
went
got
to
to-
the freaking minor leagues.
Nick,
What are we talking
Listen to
about?
me, Nick. Listen to me, Nick Rankin. Listen to me. Because he teamed up.
This dude went to the freaking. Where did he go? Hold on, bro.
The Birmingham, something like that.
What?
It's a minor league of the White Sox.
You guys are mad about LeBron going to the Heat. This dude went to
No.
the Birmingham Barons.
I get that, but that's the reason why people don't have LeBron to go.
Talking about?
Now I will say this though.
That's a stupid reason.
Now I will say this though about the Jordan fans. I hate about this. I don't like the fact people like to finish the finals losses. That's stupid. 2007 he was 22 years old. Okay. 2018, 2017 is dude. It's Kevin Durant and the Steph Thompson and Steph Curry. Okay, that's his word. That's his what it is. That's why people hate this guy. Oh, the 14 in the finals. That's not his fault. Okay, there's a lot of ifs to what would have happened. My personal opinion: LeBron was three-peated if KD didn't go to that team. That's my opinion. And
That's
Travis,
Why, that's why they tried to do
Travis,
that.
bro. I don't have a go right now. I gotta watch my games. Dude. I
Oh
just
my
gotta watch my
gosh.
games. Yeah, I watch my games. So that's my take on about that article.
Okay. Well, there's no debate because LeBron's the GOAT. There's
Okay.
no more debate. It's
I
over.
think for me, I don't have a go yet.
It's over.
I don't have a go.
It's over.
I don't have a go.
If the only thing, this is the problem with MJ fans, specifically MJ fans. And I'm going to say this real quick because I got to wrap up here soon. If your only argument is a team statistic, which is rings, by the way, it's just, there's so much more to a GOAT debate than just rings. There's so much more. There's so much more that goes into it. Context, longevity, actual statistics. There's so much more that goes into it. Era, who you played against, all goes into it. It's LeBron's the GOAT, bro. It's okay. It's okay to admit it.
I don't have a GOAT. I got one.
And the problem is, if you ask an MJ fan, well, then why isn't Bill Russell the GOAT? They say, well, because he played in a weak era.
Yeah, they did do that.
Okay.
But for me
And MJ
though,
didn't play in a weak era? What are we talking about? He did. He played in an expansion era when the NBA had 7 rounds in the draft, and you and me could get drafted if we wanted to, because they were taking people off the street to fill the league up.
Hey man, I would have done it.
You probably would have. You'd have been the 6th man on a good team in the 90s.
Whoa, I don't know about that. Anyways,
because you can hit a 3, so you'd automatically be in the league.
You know why I want that too? You know why I would do it? Because I get country club. I look at a country club membership.
Oh my gosh!
I want one, guys. Please help me get a country club membership.
Anyways, and if you ask them, well, then why is it Kareem the GOAT? He has 6 rings. He has more MVPs. Well, he had magic.
Yep, that's my point about that too.
Okay. Michael Jordan has won a singular playoff game without Scottie Pippen.
But at the same time, though, he won without top 25.
Don't even try this, bro. Don't even try this rage bait. LeBron won more games without Luka and AR in the playoffs in one series than MJ won in his entire playoff career without Scottie Pippen.
It's just without top 25 player.
No, he didn't.
He did. Basically, look at the context, dude. Look at the context.
Dude, just stop. You're rage baiting. Stop. Stop.
It's just okay, bro. I'm just being real, bro.
No, you're rage baiting. I'm not falling for it. It's just so much more. MJ fans have to dumb it down because when you actually start looking at it, it's clear LeBron's the GOAT. He did the most with less. He played against these.
Yeah, that's a great accomplishment. I love that.
The 2016 Warriors, I kid you not, would have dropped 160 points on the 98 Bulls. It's a different game. They didn't have to deal with the level. MJ didn't have to deal with the level of players that LeBron has to, and that is part and because MJ helped make the game go global. Now we have a 7'5" freak of nature French guy in the league, and it's just how it goes. Every for some reason, in every sport gets better, but for some reason in basketball, all these old excuse me. All these old heads decide that no, basketball didn't get better. It actually got worse. Even though if you actually sit down and watch a 90s game, you will fall asleep. It's so bad. The basketball is so bad.
I love watching
it. It's so bad. They're slow. There's no off-ball movement. There's a reason that MJ was so good because he was actually a really good athlete. And he was playing with a bunch of milkmen and freaking ice cream truck drivers.
I will admit, though, about football, though, it hasn't gotten that better. You can't wear in the middle no more.
Well, I'm not talking about the rules. I'm talking about the level of player. I'm talking about the actual skill of the players.
I think Henry will knock some guy out if he ran him.
Like, I kid you not, the entire NBA, if they saw Kyrie Irving's handles in the 90s, they would have strung him up and hung him in the gallows.
How about AI?
They would burn. Well, AI literally made MJ lose his freaking. He had no idea where he was.
And he dropped on him.
He got cooked by AI.
You got 30 points on him though.
Since when has AI ever been a good defender? He's 6 feet tall.
No, it doesn't matter though.
What are you talking about?
It doesn't matter.
When has AI ever been a lockdown defender? The dude's my height. What are you talking about?
I'm just saying, dude.
He should have dropped 50 on him. He's 6 feet tall.
I'm just saying.
And then Kobe, as a 20-year-old and 19-year-old, was cooking MJ so bad. He said, Scotty, guard him, please. I can't do it. Please guard him. He cooked him.
And he couldn't guard Kobe either, bro. He got cooked.
No, they couldn't either guard Kobe. It's just the game just has improved so much. It's so much better. These guys are so much more athletic. They're faster. They're stronger. They're better. They all can shoot, dribble, and pass. Like the worst. Like we saw Luke freaking Kennard offense running through Luke freaking Kennard. Like that's how good guys are now. We got Luke Kennard helping run an offense. It's just the game's changed a lot. It's a lot better now. I think the 90s is just the most overrated era in the history of sports. I think MJ was a great player. In my opinion, he's the second greatest ever. I don't think he's the second most talented player ever. I don't think so, but I think he's the second greatest.
No, I agree with that. I do agree. In my opinion, I think the most skilled player of all time is Kobe Bryant, and then it's Kevin Durant. and then LeBron. But no, probably LeBron, because LeBron's underrated skill. It's underrated.
Yeah. Well,
I think it's LeBron.
If you include his basketball IQ, his
IQ,
passing
yeah.
ability, then
I think he's a skilled player skilled ever, and then it's Kobe Bryant and Kevin Durant, in my opinion.
yeah. And I mean, you got guys like Kyrie, you got guys like Steph, you got guys, there's just so many guys.
Yeah, I agree. I can agree with you on that.
So that's where I'm at there. Yeah, the debate will probably never end. Like, yeah, we got Andre Drummond hitting threes. Like, if you can't shoot threes in today's NBA, you better be 7'2", and you better have an 8-foot wingspan like Rudy Gobert, or you're not touching the court. We see freak guys. Mitchell Robinson would legitimately be the best center on almost every team in the 90s. And the guy plays 9 minutes a game for the Knicks. It's just a different era. It's a different era. The game's evolved. It's better now. It's faster now. Guys run like twice as much as they did in the 90s. It's just how it goes. That's human nature. Yeah. The first iPhone is not as good as the new one. It's just how it is. It's just better. Things get better. Even if you like something better because of nostalgia or whatever, that does not mean it's better. The computing power in this is way stronger than the computing power in the iPhone 1. Yeah. It's just how it goes. It's just how it goes. It's just
different PlayStations too and Xboxes.
Yeah.
PCs too.
My PC right here could get us to the moon. It's stronger than the computers that got us to the moon in the 60s.
Well, people say we didn't go to the moon.
We did go to the moon. Don't be dumb.
I'm not saying that. That's a conspiracy.
I'm just saying, if you don't think we went to the moon in the 60s, you're dumb. But anyways. All right. We're gonna go quick here. We're gonna move on. So yeah, we're gonna go to some golf here. Bye, Travis and Amisha. Appreciate you guys for stopping by. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Hey, Travis, what happened? You trash talked to me all day. What happened on Saturday, bro? That's what I thought. And then the other guy shot 85. Like, whatever. Travis, you trash talked to me the whole entire time, dude, before Saturday. Look what happened. Okay. And Tiger Woods had torn ACL, and he won a 2008 U.S. Open, bro. He walked all 4 rounds. Rory McIlroy had a back spasm in the Masters of last year, and he won a freaking Masters.
Oh my gosh, I'm literally crying. Wow. Okay.
Okay.
All right. We're gonna move on.
You were in the freaking right all freaking day. You're hitting it right. I'm like, oh, Travis, you're right, bro. Oh, okay. Thanks, Trey. This guy, man.
Guys, we gotta get through this. All right. Cam Young won the Cadillac, the Cadillac championship at Doral at Trump International Doral, or the Blue Monster, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, Doral. And yeah, he won that. I think he was like 19 under.
Hey, I did that on purpose for a reason. So
okay. Yeah. So Cam Young won this. It was the signature event. He played incredible at Trump National Doral Blue Monster. He was fantastic. He was just wire to wire. Won. He's 19 under.
I did not lie, dude. I did not lie. The other dude lied.
Dude, guys, you guys gotta chill so I can get through this.
Shut up, bro.
You guys gotta stop. I'm trying to get through this. Yeah, so Cam Young won. We got Cam Young. Scotty finished solo second, 13 under. Ben Griffin, 12 under. Adam Scott, huge for him, 11 under. Yes. Siwoo Kim. Hey bro, hop on. So I gotta go so you guys can yap at each other. real quickly, shout out to Alex Fitzpatrick. Everyone said he didn't deserve to be on the PGA Tour. His brother carried him. He finished tied for 9th at the Cadillac Championship. So yeah, shout outs to him. Cameron Young looks like one of the best players on the planet. I think he's one of the 3 best players on the planet right now. I think him, Rory, and Scotty are the 3 best players on the planet. And yeah, he looks awesome. What do you think his chances are to win the PGA Championship 2 weeks from now?
Dude, they're high. That's a week from now, I think. A week from now.
I think it's 2 weeks.
Oh, is it? Okay, dude.
No, it's next week. It's next week.
Okay. Here's the deal, man.
It's next 2 Thursdays from now.
I think he can win a PGA, bro. And he has a game for it. I know he's mad about the Masters. So, and by the way, it might be Rory and Cam Young because I think Rory McIlroy's not done. I mean, this guy went to the White House last week, and that's why he didn't go. It's kind of unfortunate, but yeah.
Yeah, I think he can win. He's really, really good. His putting was fantastic. He goes 64, 67, 70, 68 for the win. Scotty started off kind of weakish, 71. He did have a really nice 3 days in a row, 67, 69, 68 to go 13 under. Another second place finish for Scotty. He finished second at the RBC to Matt Fitzpatrick. He finished second at the Cadillac Championship to Cam Young. But yeah, congrats to Cam. He won himself a smooth $3.6 million. That's a nice little payday for him. And now we have coming up next, I believe it is the Truist. And it is at Quail Hollow.
I heard Rory's playing.
And Rory is playing. So I'm really, really excited for that. I'm glad Rory's back in the field.
Yeah, I was having lunch with the president.
Yeah, he's having lunch with some pretty high level individuals there. But
and the King of England.
Yeah, King Charles was there. But yeah, we do have the Truist. That starts this Thursday. I'm so excited. This is a stacked lineup. We got Ludwig, which we already know he's going to shoot like a 62, a 63, and then he's going to go 80, 80, and he's not going to win. Akshay Bhatia, let me see who else is here. Jason Day, Harris English, Alex and Matt Fitzpatrick are both playing. Matt's there. I don't know if Brooks is playing. Tommy, we got Tommy Fleetwood. We got Victor Hovland.
He ain't playing. Dang it.
Yeah, he's still got to work his way back to full status on the PGA. Rory is playing. So excited. Xander's playing. Xander also skipped the Cadillac. We got Jordan Spieth and Cameron Young. I do think Scotty's not playing this. Scotty's ducking Rory, bro.
Blame him.
I don't blame him either. But obviously, my pick to win this is Rory. It's a Quail Hollow. That's one of his favorite courses. I would love to see another Cam Young Rory pairing. That would be awesome. I do believe Brooks Koepka is an alternate, so if somebody goes down, maybe he could end up playing there. But yeah, I'm so excited for the Truist. I love Quail Hollow. I forgot to mention Quail Hollow. We did talk about our favorite courses. That's one of my favorite courses as well.
Yeah, I think Rory has the course record there still. So.
Yeah, he does have the course record. He's won multiple times there, multiple Wells Fargo. That was the tournament that used to be here. Now it's the Truist. Really, really excited for this tournament. Anytime Rory's in the field, I'm obviously really excited. But it's a great field. Matt Fitzpatrick there, Cam Young there. I think 3 of the 5 best golfers on the planet are there. So because I think right now Rory, Scotty, Cam, Matt, and you can put whoever else you want on that 5th spot. I think those guys are without a shadow of a doubt 4 of the 5 best players right now on the planet. So. Really excited. Some high level golf that starts this Thursday, and then we got the PGA Championship next week. So really excited, and yeah, we'll see what happens there. But yeah, we do have the YouTube tour, the YGT, the U Golf, I believe.
YouTube Golf Tour, yeah.
What's it called? There's like a specific name. I'll look it up here, but. Yeah, we do have that. That is a golf tour started by the Bryan Bros and Grant Horvat, and that should be really fun. They announced how many people are playing or who's in the field, and they also announced the
The captains.
The YGT. I think it's Your Golf Tour is what it's called. Your Golf Tour. They announced the captains, which captains are the Brian Bros, Grant Horvat, and Brad Dahlke of Good. So I'm excited for this. It should be fun to see, the YouTube guys be able to compete for, a lot of money. They announced the purses. The final will be the win in Las Vegas.
So real quick. I know they did a series of the whole PGA Tour card. Did they go on the PGA Tour or is that fake?
Which one?
The Grant Horvat, Brian Bros, Michael Morris, the one Ryan Ruffles won it.
Oh yeah, he's playing next week in a PGA Tour event. Ryan Ruffles.
Oh, okay. I was confused for a second. I thought it was fake, but
no. So he's playing. I believe it is the. Let me see here. It's the. I'll pull it up. I have the schedule up here. He will be playing in the One Flight Myrtle Beach Classic. It's the same. It starts this week. It's the same week as the Truist Championship. So yeah, we got that's kind of like we got some other guys, right? Right below the top level PGA guys will be playing in this. So you got guys like Joel Damon, Nick Dunlap, Blades Brown. Guys like that, really, really good golfers. All these guys are really, really good. So this should be really exciting too, because we do have Ryan Ruffles playing in this one, which is really cool. I think that guy's a stud. So I think it should be cool watching him play in something like this. And if he wins, man, could change his golf life. So that's really exciting. But yeah, we got the Your Golf Tour coming soon. The roster looks pretty stacked. There's guys like Ryan Ruffles on there, Luke Kwan, Taco Golf, all that. So, that should be really exciting. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I think it's cool. I think Brad Dahlke playing, Wesley Bryan, Michael Morris too. Michael Morris is strong as heck, by the way. He's jacked. Grant Horvat's playing, of course. I'm surprised. One person I'm really surprised not in it, who I thought would be in it, is Matt Sharp.
Matt Sharp?
Sharp, yeah.
Maybe. I don't know if he's good enough.
Yeah, maybe.
But the way they did it, these guys the captains can bring because it's kind of, they're doing special events. It's not all going to be stroke play. The final will be stroke play.
I'm surprised Rick Shields not in it either. Rick Shields is not in it.
Yeah, he could be. They could do a wild card. I know Rick Shields is very, very, very busy, so it is difficult for him to do stuff like that.
He's going to be unemployed, so
yeah. So we'll see who ends up getting that final spot at the win in Las Vegas. So yeah, that should be really exciting.
By the way, do not invite Bobby Does Sports. Don't invite them.
I don't think they're going to get invited.
I'm not. I'll crash out.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to get invited. But yeah, guys, we're going to get out of here. I really do appreciate y'all for stopping by. Enjoy some playoff basketball. I know the Knicks and 76ers are playing right now. So enjoy that. If you like golf, enjoy some Truist this week. If you, if you like other sports, enjoy those too. You don't have to just, enjoy that. And we'll ramp up for the NFL season starting here shortly. So, we really appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. We'll see you guys next week, next Monday, regular scheduled episode, and we will see you then. Peace out. Y'all have a good one.